Hello, Karen here, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy today's video. We're going to be doing some listening practice today. It's a conversation, and in the conversation, 2 questions are asked and they're answered. So today, I'd like you to try and write down what these 2 questions are. And if you can, try and also write down the answers to these 2 questions. And I also just want to let you know that they mention a man in today's conversation. His name is Bart. I'll play the file 4 times as per usual, twice at the normal speed and then another 2 times at a slightly slower speed. And then afterwards, we can study some of the words and phrases that they say today. Okay, let's go.
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
No, they're overseas, second honeymoon.
So, is there no way to get hold of them?
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
No, they're overseas, second honeymoon.
So, is there no way to get hold of them?
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
No, they're overseas, second honeymoon.
So, is there no way to get hold of them?
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
No, they're overseas, second honeymoon.
So, is there no way to get hold of them?
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet? No, they're overseas, second honeymoon. So is there no way to get hold of them? I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down. The first question was, have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
To be in touch with someone. Generally, this means to speak or write to someone, and usually you're talking about someone you don't see or talk to very often. Do you keep in touch with your friends from high school? Do you continue to speak to them, email them, text them, even though high school was a long time ago? Well, for some of us, it was a long time ago. Or maybe you work in a hospital and a patient has just come in after a car accident. Now you need to get in touch with his family to let them know that he's in hospital. So you need to try and talk to his family, so you'll probably try and call them. Here, who is she trying to get in touch with? Bart's parents.
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
And then the second woman says, no, they're overseas, second honeymoon.
No, they're overseas, second honeymoon.
A honeymoon is a holiday that a couple takes after they get married. And a second honeymoon is a holiday that the same couple takes, but years later when they've been married for a long time. Are you married? If you are, where did you go for your honeymoon? And if you're not, where do you want to go for your honeymoon? Assuming that we can travel by that time, of course. So she hasn't been able to get in touch with Bart's parents because they're overseas on their second honeymoon.
No, they're overseas, second honeymoon.
And the second question was, so is there no way to get hold of them?
So, is there no way to get hold of them?
To get hold of someone or to get a hold of someone, this means to manage to talk to someone, usually by phone or in person. Your boss might say this to you if for some reason she hasn't been able to find you. I've been trying to get hold of you all morning. Where have you been? Now, this is a more advanced idiom, so you need to make sure that it doesn't sound rude if you say it to your boss, because it can sound like it's her fault that you can't find her. So you need to make it sound more polite, and using the right tone is a good start. I've been trying to get hold of you this morning. No, don't use that. You can say something like, I was trying to get hold of you this morning, but it was urgent, so I spoke to John instead. This shows that you did try to find her, you couldn't find her, so you went to John instead to talk to him about the problem, and hopefully the two of you solved it. And then you can tell your boss what the problem was and how you solved it. This shows that you're proactive, that you're looking for ways to solve the problem and not just waiting for your boss to solve the problem for you. And showing that you're proactive is a good thing in Australia. It shows your boss that you can solve problems on your own without his or her help, that you can think on your own and come up with your own ideas and solutions.
So, is there no way to get hold of them?
And the answer to this question was, I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
Foreign affairs are things that are happening overseas, but it's still important for your country to know about these things. And usually the government has a Foreign Affairs Department. In Australia, it's called the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, or DFAT. For example, if there is a war in a country somewhere, DFAT will give a warning to all Australians saying something like, there is a war in this country. We advise that you do not travel to this country. Or if there is a threat, so something bad might happen, like a war, DFAT will monitor the situation. They will watch the situation and see if there are any changes. Is the threat getting worse? Will a war actually start? And how will that affect Australia? Are there any Australians living in that country at the moment? And how will we get them back home? So these sorts of things are foreign affairs. Here, she's contacted the Foreign Affairs Department because Bart's parents are overseas, so this department will be able to help her find his parents.
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
To track someone or something down. This phrasal verb means to find someone or something, but it has this added feeling that it's difficult to find that person or thing, that you've looked in a lot of different places to find them. For example, the police are always trying to track down criminals. It can be difficult to find them, so when they do find them, they will say things like, we finally tracked him down, or we managed to track him down, or we finally managed to track him down. Or maybe you're trying to track down your best friend from primary school. You might know them as elementary schools or grade schools. In Australia, we call them primary schools. Primary school was probably a long time ago for some of us. So trying to find a friend from when you were 10 years old will probably be quite difficult. So you can say something like, I'm trying to track down an old friend. So here she's saying that the Foreign Affairs Department will find Bart's parents. They will track them down.
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department. They'll track them down.
Let's listen to the conversation one more time at the normal speed and see how much more you can understand this time around.
Have you got in touch with Bart's parents yet?
No, they're overseas. Second honeymoon.
So, is there no way to get hold of them?
I've contacted the Foreign Affairs Department, they'll track them down.
Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. It helps to let me know that you like these types of videos, so then I can make more of them for you. Thank you for watching today. Keep practicing, stay safe out there, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye. Or talk to someone. Talk to someone.